Yo, what is going on everybody? Xanthos Vice here. We are back with some more Prussian Grey Raven. I hope you guys had a great day so far. Where we last left off, we had gone back to the main story finally, in which Babylonia was actually getting hacked, leading us to actually almost crash into the earth if not for us being able to practically insert ourselves into the Gestalt system and try to clear away whatever it was. Obviously being Huazhu, and now we made the connection as to how they were able to do it by having two systems that were kind of derived from Gestalt to then being able to like form that link that they needed to actually attack Babylonia directly. So even after having gone through all of that, now we actually seize the opportunity to actually head out to the Ascendants base and see if we can actually get anything on them. Because they've been pretty elusive for the majority of this game so far. And not to mention like the fact that we had to learn about this only when Huazhu left the evidence. It's like, again, kind of showing that maybe Huazhu's not completely under their control. Because it doesn't seem to be completely in line with what the Ascendants want to do specifically, but who can say for sure? Because again, it's like we would not have known about the Red Tide because we already had people who went to research it but then had died on the field. So without even having this, we wouldn't have known about the Red Tide being their new plan as such. Considering it is kind of similar to what Lamia was capable of with like putting up like that smog or the punishing virus. So today we're going to continue on more with that. Hopefully we'll be able to finish that part and actually get closer to seeing what the Ascendants really have planned for us. So let's go ahead and check it out. Yeah, the deserted ruins. Yeah, so next we have to explore Zone B. Because we had just learned that there was a group of constructs along with a commandant that was here to check out what was going on in the area. And then they had learned about this Red Tide that whoever lands in it or is consumed by it, or whatever they have last said or their thoughts at the time are kind of like screeched out from here, kind of like similar to like the mimicking like a parrot does whenever it hears something from a human. And not only that, that it has a high concentration of punishing virus, and it kind of seems sentient in a way considering it's pretty biological. The fact that it rises, it moves along like the streets and such, then it just submerges beneath the surface. So now that we have all that information out of the way, it's like, what's our next move from here on out? So let's go see. Alright, so let's start off with, I guess go to safe route for now. Right, long journey. Board a reinforced defense ship and lead the Red Tide with the support force's help. Everyone wears protective gear and the ship itself has been reinforced, but a highly concentrated punching virus still finds its way in and causes symptoms of infection in everyone. After receiving first aid, you all look over at the abandoned area. This place seems to have been an office area. I thought a business area was the same as a business street. They do sound very similar, but they're actually different. I've been here on several rescue missions. A business area has more people and corrupted than a business street. So it's like a factory then? I focus so much on fighting that I never paid any attention to their difference. I mean, they've both been destroyed beyond recognition, so... But there is one thing I know about an industrial district. Lumber corrupted? Exactly. We've reached a fork. The road splits into left and right. Which path are we taking? This here? Up to you. I can't tell you why, but I think we should go right. Alright, sure. I'll trust in her. Nice. Right. Cool. We now have a rough idea where these paths lead. It's your call, Commandant. It is quite obvious that the road on the left is fear corrupted. Most of them are crowding up on the right. Left or right? Nah, screw it up. I'll go to the right. Lucy said the right, so I'll go for it.
次に向かうわよ。この勝利が終幕ではないわ。
You traveled for a while without running into any surprises while having also gathered quite a bit of data. Let's sort out all the key information first. Alright, I've laid out all the known information on the Ascendants and Huajun. I can use this database to screen for useful intel. It looks like a daunting task. Let's do it. Ah shit. That should be fine, I have to live. I haven't found anything that matches the keywords. All I see is the corrupted going about their boring routine. What about Liv? I didn't find any useful clues matching the keywords, but I came across a letter. A farewell letter, rather. A farewell letter? Well, a torn piece. It's only the first half of the page. I was able to find it because it contains the word Huajun. Huajun? Correct. It says, I found a way to fight the punishing virus. I wanted to use it to create the legendary Huajun Utopia. But it has cost all my possessions and it appears I will die before its completion. If you're reading this letter, please look for it at the location below. The last part is missing. I meant it to fight the punishing virus? It's probably either a ruse or just nonsense. You're right. We can't confirm it without the last part. But it shouldn't be ignored. Let's look for the last part. Yeah, because like, the last part could either be like a warning, or maybe it's like, what's the first step we need once we actually get to the area? Let's see. I'll go random event this time. Okay, got remaining clue. And voice the fanatic. But how would whoever wrote this letter even know about the existence of Huajun? No one should even be able to know about its existence even being here. It would have only been in Kowloon. Even then, shouldn't it have been a secret amongst its higher-ups? Okay, doing this again. Alright. Let's just skip that part since we already know what happened. Same here. However, some projections appeared when I was looking for clues regarding the farewell letter. Seems like the letter has been read in full already, because I saw two people shouting for joy and heading for the location shown with the coordinates. When was this recorded? The timestamp was too blurry to identify. Seems like it was a long time ago. What? How long has it been? Since the events of the Kowloon War. Even after all this time, there still hasn't been any news on how to control the punishing virus. In other words, they may have run into danger, or may have been completely useless information. Any new clues, Lucia? I saw a large number of scavengers devoured by the red tide. A large number of scavengers? They seemed enthralled and willing to be engulfed by the red tide. I only saw the brief moment. I don't have any other information. Oh, okay. Thought it would have something. I'll go left this time. We need clue 2. Final clue. What's the difference? I'll go here. Going through many clues, you finally find out what happened after the farewell letter. Two delighted young men came to where the treasure was, only to find out that the anti-punishing weapon was nothing but a warehouse full of already crystallized salt. With a research report full of newspaper cutouts that consisted of rumors about how salt could kill the punishing virus. Alright. Oh, the map. Okay. Oh, Roland's here. Alright, sure. Let's do it. I'll keep the same team. This is the last area to investigate. Hope we can find a clue. Something's wrong with this corrupted. Let's knock it out first.
When
you combine efforts, you defeat the last of them. However, among the familiar mechanical bodies, you find some unfamiliar corrupted. What are these things? Looks like the fuse corrupted on the train. Does it have anything to do with the red tide? We still don't have enough intel. Lee, can you use the Spear of FOS to restore their memory? I'm trying. I can pick up their data, but it can't be deciphered. Any other clues? Once we watch the final segment, this area will be clear. At that point, your comms indicator flashes again. Finally, I've reached you. Are you alright? We're good. I received Bridges' report. We really should prioritize tracking the Ascendants. Is there anything else to report? Get out of here. You're distracting me from my work. Sorry, I'll be leaving shortly. Why are you two together? We lost contact for so long. I'm starting to get worried. I noticed you sent a report to Asimov through the survey channel, so I thought I'd come here to see how it's going. Asimov, collect some new samples. Good. Send them to me. I also found some new corrupted. New corrupted? You don't mind, Liv. Not at all. Never seen him this flustered. Looks like it's serious. What's happening? These bodies. They're starting to show biological signs never before seen in corrupted. Perhaps we should no longer call them corrupted. Based on their composition, it'd be more appropriate to call them hetero creatures. Oh god. Yeah, so they have become a new kind of a weapon or monstrosity, just like what happened on the train. Evolving biologically? Correct. However, based on the intel you sent back, there's still a lot of unknowns. But after breaking down the components of the Red Tide by their functions, we can determine that it closely resembles the primordial ocean of Earth. So, the hetero creatures are born of the Red Tide? We still can't say conclusively, but given how related they are, it is highly possible. How large is the Red Tide now? It can already cover an entire city block. We've also used the Spear of FOS to uncover records of a missing squad. We've only just sent their discoveries back because of the signal issues. According to them, the Red Tide was more like a red fountain previously, and it was hiding underground. But in just a short amount of time, it turned into a rising tide that could submerge an entire block. The rate of expansion. You worried I might cover the entire planet? We can't rule out that possibility, but we also can't panic just because it's possible. We must investigate further. Aside from this report, do you have any new information on the Red Tide? There's only one more thing. Well, tell us. While investigating the missing team, we also found out that the Red Tide can retain the consciousness of the dead. Yes, I saw this information in the report. Whether the Red Tide is imitating the dead, or it really does retain their consciousness, the situation looks bleak. It means that it can lure unwitting people into the Red Tide. Lure people into it. Also, it may be able to use the data it collects from their consciousness to evolve its own consciousness, and become a real living organism. Oh, I see. It's kind of like how people do it with some languages with those dictionaries that have phrases and stuff, right? You may use the phrases for like certain times, like for maybe certain circumstances or events that take place, but then later on you start to adapt to it and actually use it more casually in other parts of time without even realizing, oh yeah, I'm just referencing something. It's not like I actually know it, but in your mind it's already so used to it that it's like, no, yeah, now you can actually use it normally as if you've already known the language your whole life. I remember I kind of did the same thing when I first learned German. It's still expanding. It even actively moves to places where corrupted gather to devour them, growing even further. Predatory behavior. However, the corrupted don't completely dissolve. Rather, they're dismantled in the Red Tide. They become parts. If the Red Tide crashes into humans, they'll be hit and maybe even killed by these scraps before they drown. Dismantled into parts. It's because they can't be dissolved, or... Asmo keeps his unproven speculation to himself before throwing out a question. What do you think the Red Tide will evolve into? It'll accelerate the spread of the punishing virus while continuing to expand. Is that all? Is that all? I just received a report from another team. They were stationed further away and they hadn't had direct contact with the Red Tide, but they spoke with the scavengers nearby. Recently, a large number of corrupted have been gathering in the ruins. There have been reports of unused supplies. However, no one that ventured into the ruins has ever returned. Who do you think is responsible for this? Could it be the Ascendants? It's highly likely. Scavengers gave a vague description, but early accounts seem to share some resemblance. At this rate, even if Washi didn't lead us here, we should investigate this area due to the rumors or the sheer number of teams that have gone missing here. This means they have a trump card in their hand. Once it matures, they'll have something as powerful, if not more, than the Ascendants. Matures? They needed to keep it a secret in the past. Now they're no longer afraid of people spreading rumors or squads going missing. It only mean their trump card is almost ready to be deployed. Yeah, because that's true, because even if Washu was the one to, like, give us this information, whether the Ascendants know that or not. You would think that the Ascendants, considering they figured that we'd come here anyway, why not just attack us already? Or try to keep us on the hush? Considering that they could just launch a squad of like maybe 2 and possibly eliminate us then. But they haven't done that. In other words, although the Red Tide and Hetero creatures pose a threat, they can't overpower us anytime soon. And yet they still carry out their plan. Which means there must be an even greater threat. I think so too. Now that we've obtained this information, we need to destroy this immature trump card before they can play it. Of course it didn't take you long to figure it out, Lee. Anyone would have come to the same conclusion with this information. But we don't have enough intel yet. Commander, Lee, please report back if you have any new information. Can you leave my lab first? Alright, no problem. I was just here because you looked anxious from all the news on the Red Tide, so I want to coordinate with you on the new information as soon as possible. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. I appreciate the gesture. You can sort out the information later and give it to me then. Alright, I'll be going now. Be careful, everyone. Especially you, Lee. Don't get carried away. Got it. What is it, Commandant? I think I just saw Roland. He was chasing a boy. Who's the boy? They don't look like their companions. That's because they have distanced themselves from the corrupted at the scene. You only see them gesturing in conversation without hearing what they're saying. Suddenly the boy angrily smashes his fist against the wall, forming a crack in the projected wall. The strength. Looks like the boy's a construct too. Conversation now appear to be a pleasant one. Despite Roland's dissuasion, the boy runs to the end of the street out of sight of the onlooking corrupted. At this point, the projections disappear. Let's go, Commandant. Gather data, then pinpoint Roland and the boy. Huh. Can't run anymore. There's nowhere else to run. The corrupted are swarming from behind. You can't take them out alone. Let me go. You're too weak now. It wouldn't be wise to resist. I don't know what you're talking about. Hurts, doesn't it? Whether it be humans or constructs, life without ascension is so fragile. Why do you still insist on resisting? Let me see the answer in your mind. Red current flows through Roland's arm, and the hand that is grabbing the boy's neck encircles his entire body in an instant. You... Relax. If you're not careful, I'll tear your mind to pieces. No, don't. I see. You were sold by your mother. Yet another orphan. What? I've seen many others like you, all abandoned. they will be ascended, then saved from their sea of suffering. I don't need saving. It seems that you've been misguided by what you believe is correct. Even though Roland's words and corruption fill the boy with misery, the young consul continues to struggle in resistance. You heard that she came here with the other scavengers. Is that not why you applied to conduct a mission here? Are you using this as a way to find your family? But your memories of her were from so long ago. Even if you see her now, you might not even recognize her. Mind your own business. What a pity. After becoming a consort, your predecessor who took care of you was rebooted after being seriously injured. She not only lost her memory data, but was also transferred out of here. You're powerless in protecting her. That's why you lost. Without her, the other members will only belittle you. Isn't that right? You have nothing. However, it is because you have nothing that I can give you everything. On behalf of the Ascendants. Why protect a group of people who beat you down? Why bother transporting supplies to people who don't respect you at all? Because you're too weak. You have the power of an Ascendant. No one will dare look down on you again. Your beloved predecessor wouldn't have forgotten everything for being injured so badly. The power of an Ascendant. Yes. Become an Ascendant. Your hatred is your greatest gift. With your power as an Ascendant, you can wave the blade of revenge against the people you hate. Can I? Really? Of course. How will you do that? Just make it there alive. With this amount of corruption, I'm afraid. Roland leans down, whispers something into the boy's ear and pats him on the shoulder. Suddenly, the deadly red current subsides significantly. Do as I say. Yes, no problem. I just secured one. Where are you? Looks like I have to help you fill in more vacancies. No matter. Those that are capable should be left to bear the burden. That's why the Ascendants around Miss Luna come and go. Yet I remain. Next, I guess I should continue looking for seeds, instead of letting those unreliable Ascendant recruits do it. Did he say Ascendant recruits? Well, it was recorded a long time ago. Thought that he was talking to the ones who weren't familiar with that town. But what did he mean by come and go? I can see the general direction of this holo screen, but it only shows this area. If only he had switched the navigation overview. But the boy does not switch to it. Say he just lowers his hand and walks in the direction indicated on the map. At least we have a general direction. Let's go that way first. I don't know what happened to the boy. If only we could see his record again. Yeah, I'll be looking out too. You worried about him? I can't help but pity him. But I also understand that there are countless teams like his. Live. In this world, life and death are a common sight, but I thought I was used to it. It's good that you're not used to it. Life is precious. That's why people choose to hurt and kill one another just to stay alive, but this only makes matters worse. As I've said, everyone's witnessed many similar tragedies along the way. Or to live a better life, protect those important to them, or compete for military accolades. People bully the weak, plunder resources, and take lives. They've long reduced qualities like kindness from strength to weakness. However, I still want to believe that there are many other teams with deep bonds like us. His voice is so low that she does not sound convinced. There are teens with deep bonds, but this will bring new problems. Like Tifa.
Yeah, I heard that some constructs wipe their memory in order to prevent something extreme from happening like what happened to Tifa.
They wipe their memory?
Yeah, they chose to rid themselves of the torturous memories of fallen comrades. In the years of treating the wounded, I've seen a lot of such things. They abandon their memories in order to live. In order to survive, we have to decide what to accept. As difficult to bear as they are, that's the price. The price. Back then, I was prepared to lose my memories because there were more things I couldn't lose. So this is the price I paid.
You had more things to lose?
Didn't we make a promise? The four Grey Ravens will stay together forever. So I need to return to the battlefield. I need to be by your side. You've changed, Lucia.
Yeah.
How so?
In the past, Lucy was like a sharp blade willing to pay any price for a mission. And I said gentleness to her, that she's found a sheath for her sharp edges.
The blade belongs in a sheath. Me, the Grey Ravens and the Commander would indeed become where I belong. I'm happy to be with you too. Grey Ravens is the one and only home to us all.
The lead doesn't say anything, the corner of his mouth raised into a faint smile.
What is it, Commander?
You seem more gentle than before.
It's because this promise is what I want to treasure and protect. That is why I'll no longer treat myself only as a weapon. It doesn't mean that I'll lose my edge. That I have something to protect, I'll not stop fighting like a sharpened blade in a sheath.
Don't overwork yourself.
Well, it seems I'm lucky. Not only did I survive, but so do my precious memories. They're safe within my mind. Even though I need to refamiliarize myself with my memories, it's a very insignificant price compared to leaving you and everyone else, Commandant.
You see.
Hmm?
This fight will come to an end.
Yes, I believe you.
She smiled bitterly, but her eyes shine with hope and conviction. Standing at the base of what appears to be a mountainous feat, she's like a mountaineer determined to climb the rugged path, reach the distant peak.
Commander, I believe that this fight will come to an end too. Even when that day comes, the four Grey Ravens will be together.
Indeed. I don't ever want to go through the trouble of changing teams. Really? Shut up.
Oh, she's the same scavenger we saw back there just a while ago. Seems like she's been here for quite some time now. All the scavengers usually travel as a group, so they have one another to rely on. Why is she here alone then?
Probably has to do with the photo.
Who's the person in the photo? It's too blurry to tell, but judging from the way she's touching the photo, it might be a family member. Could it have to do with the young construct? I can't say for sure, but it's very likely. We should gather more clues.
Not long after pressing onward, a familiar figure appears among the projections.
Is that the boy we just saw? Looks like he failed to become an Ascendant like Roland.
Must have happened when we returned from that place.
But didn't Roland give him an invitation? Why would he let him become corrupted?
Because he was so required to make it there alive.
Looks like he failed.
Your consort continues to wander the deserted ruins, occasionally looking at the sky making some mechanical meaningless gestures. Suddenly, a female scavenger stops by the ruins. When the uncorrupted hears a name or simply a loud noise, he turns around and staggers toward the female scavenger. She begins to weep and takes out a smooshed piece of bread from her backpack, apparently handing it to the boy. The boy is unable to respond now that he's a corrupted. She weeps, she becomes more heartbroken. The boy still does not respond. Stay continues to walk slowly toward her. As mother cries, her boy hobbles toward her like a toddler learning to walk. Steps on loose brick that slides down the ruins. He opens his mouth like a toddler to eat the bread his mother gives him, but then bites off her hand in the process. The woman unleashes a blood-curdling scream from the pain. It seems that she's not noticed, or rather, cannot accept that her child has turned into a corrupted. His outstretched hand falls helplessly by her side. For all you know, there's nothing you can do that can change what happened. The female scavenger clutches her severed wrist and hurriedly gets it to run away. The woman falls to the ground from the pain in her severed arm. Too weak to stand, she helplessly watches as her son approaches with each step. Thrusts his hand right through his mother's chest, causing blood to spew out from her mouth. Still fights through the agony to say her last words. Fazed by his mother's last words, the boy dragged his mother down the street as she breathes her dying breaths.
Let's go. The sooner we put an end to the Ascendants in the Red Tide, the sooner we can prevent something like this from ever happening again.
That's to live by now. Wow. Again, just shows that in a battle for survival, anything can happen. Well, let's see. Go for this. And I would also change up the team.
私が隊長ですか?
私たちのきつく全ての障害を取り除く。
You haven't come across any clues, but I'm seeing a lot of supply boxes ahead. Wonder if they hold anything useful.
Let's go and have a look.
This key card is very well preserved. Seems like it's still usable. We can pass the security door ahead with it. It's amazing how something so ancient still works.
That's craftsmanship for the old days. These security doors have been repairing themselves, and the security equipment from either side of them are now aggressive because they've been infected by the punishing virus.
I wonder if the key card is going to work on the infected door.
It's true that these doors can't repair themselves, but at the end of the day, they're still just doors. Punishing virus can't possibly change these doors structurally. They'll definitely open when you insert the key card into them.
I see. So I just need to keep an eye out for security equipment. We're almost done searching the area, but we didn't turn up any clues. It's all we can see on the map. Where should we go next?
Just when everyone's at a loss, a flustered researcher catches everyone's attention.
Excuse me, have you seen this person?
Pulls out a picture and asks around the scavengers. You damn fancy folks with your damn fancy jobs. Looking for someone, why don't you go ask your damn watchdogs?
Sorry, this is personal. I can't ask security for help. Please.
The discount. I can give you the scoop. But what's in it for me? I just saw her go that way. I didn't see nothing.
But look at the scavenger and researcher. This must have happened quite a long time ago. There are no clues that match the key intel here. Should we take the chance?
Upon the researcher's projection, you all arrive at a dark alley.
We haven't searched this area yet. The entrance is well hidden. Looks intentional.
See if there are any records here. Just not run down the alley for long before embracing a construct of cries.
She found her even though he just pointed in a random direction? Was it because she kept narrating her search?
I remember share a certain bond. It's not that strange. Going up with someone makes it easier to predict when they'll go. After all, you're familiar with their habits and how they think.
Really? I don't have any practical experience in this matter. You don't have any siblings left? I have brothers and sisters, but we're not related by blood. If we did, maybe it would have been better. Seems like she's worried about her sister. As a researcher, and the fact that her sister is a construct.
She must have her own reasons. Permission denied, Angel. How many times have I told you? Quit getting involved with your sister. You'll only hinder her in battle. No, it was against your wishes for her to become a construct. But think about your future career. You know what unemployment is like?
Now be around the bush. She's gone AWOL. Do you know where she is now?
What? Do you have any proof?
Try contacting her.
Alright, wait a moment. I can't reach her. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna dispatch a team to help you look for her. For your sake, I hope she comes back to her senses. After all, your sister is quite an accomplished soldier. Put her talents in high regard.
Not long after terminating the call, 3 constructs arrived by car. Navigation system clearly displays the coordinates of their destination.
Finally, found a clue.
Looks like they went here. Let's get going.
On it.
But do you think she'll be able to find her sister?
If this really is the Ascendants headquarters, I'm afraid this doesn't look good.
Blood is complicated. When you grow up together, it brings you closer to one another. But in times like this, it also pushes you to the abyss.
Second time Lucia says this word. Still thinking about what happened to her sister Luna? Thinking about your sister?
Yes. I don't understand. Why did Luna become an Ascendant? I heard that she was disposed of after failing to become a construct. Did something happen? Why is she with another me? If she is me, why did she choose to become an Ascendant?
Maybe she went through something that you did.
You mean...
Same person with different experiences. Make different choices.
Different experiences? If they could do it again, if they could live in a gentle environment, they wouldn't have chose this path, would they?
Your choice is proof of that.
If only I could know what she went through, I might be able to understand why she made this choice. But if I find out from her memories that all of this is a lie, and that my purpose belongs somewhere else, will I become someone like her?
You won't.
Are you sure, Commandant?
I believe in you.
She and I are the same person. I wouldn't be surprised if we'd make the same decision. Do you really believe in me?
Yes. I'm sure she would make the same decisions as you.
You mean, if she had the same experience I have, she would also be sitting here as a member of the Grey Ravens?
Information does little to assuage Lucia of her worries. Fears of the unknown, fear of loss. possibility of parting after uncovering the truth. These worries cloud her heart, much like the sun above. Whatever happens in the end, I respect your decision, Lucia.
Thank you, Commandant.
Ah, damn it. Fuck. Which one do I go to? That's fine, I'll go here. Oh, I'm missing this? Damn it. Where am I supposed to get this shit? Fine, I'll go here then. Let's go. Yeah, keep syncing. Plan a route from Angel's Clues and into a chemical plant under lockdown.
This chemical plant is huge, but there isn't a path we can go through.
Should we just climb over then?
Probably not a good idea to climb over the fence with all the contaminated wastes around.
Contaminated wastes?
Rumors has it that somebody tried to resume operations of the plant a few decades ago for power. But it ended up causing an accident because they didn't have the technology. So contaminated wastes were left here then and contaminated the land.
Yeah, I see. Trying to create a new form of energy. I guess it makes sense, and I can understand why they weren't able to really have the technology, because again, it's like all the new ones were probably already turned into corrupted, and then the older ones probably wouldn't have been sufficient enough to actually use them.
It's been closed ever since. It's gonna be hard for us to travel through this place. The contamination is going to have a detrimental effect on Commander if we keep going. There is a security room ahead. Let's go see what we can find there. This key card is very well preserved. Seems like it's still usable. Seems like someone was here not so long ago. They leave this key card here?
Thank you, nice person.
There has to be protective gear around if scavengers can hang around here. Let's look for them.
Four of you followed the planned route out of the ruins and into an area interspersed with abandoned factories. I already know the general situation. Contact you again if there are any new developments. might be hard to reach right away. There's no need to worry. I have some acquaintances nearby. They know my brother. If anything happens, they can lend a hand at a moment's notice. As for you, Commandant, you'll have no problem as long as you follow my brother. Acquaintances? You know people that can enter a dead zone? A lot of people went in with the main force this time. Much worried about knowing a few of them. Exploring the ruin takes a lot of stamina with all the heavy protective equipment and safety terminals. That's why commanders can't operate around dead zones for too long. Lee, make sure the commander gets some rest. There's bound to be trouble. The commander needs to be at peak performance to make sure nothing bad happens. We've been fighting for quite some time now. You should rest up, Commandant. I can keep going. Looks sad, but she's not saying anything, so you continue onward. The warm afternoon sun at your back still remains left behind by the red tide amid the same peculiar gazes surrounding you on all sides. Crumbling buildings nearby form a concrete forest reaching into low clouds, limiting their visibility. I wonder if those crates contain any clues. This area's already been picked clean by scavengers. I doubt there's anything of value here. Scavengers rummage for supplies, but clues will be left in their tracks. What's this? It's a book. Process of the e-books. I've heard that people in the Golden Age would restore e-books into physical copies that were sold for a nostalgia collection. Looks like it's one of those physical books. What's in the book? Is it a clue? It's a pear blossom. It's been flattened. I don't know if it's real or not. Cardman Rider Genesis. Based on descriptions, stories about the fate of a young man who uses the power of cards to shapeshift and save Earth from aliens with the help of his companions. By the looks of the content, there's nothing that can be used as a clue. At least it was an interesting read. I feel that it's great to be able to trust and fight side by side with your companions, not just in the story, but in real life as well. Same here. I'm really glad to have met you all. Earth has been stricken with innumerable disasters. Time's washed every one of them away. For tomorrow because all will pass. Shrek. Wow. Okay. Unique name. Any disaster will eventually subside, so we must keep fighting. And maintain hope as we wait for a better tomorrow. Hey, looks like something's been covered up with repair glue. Anything? Don't scribble those lies on a book for me. Dick still believes in hope on this forsaken planet. Sorry, it doesn't look like a clue. It's okay. Just came across it anyway. It might not be a clue, but it seems like it was cherished by its owner. Mind if I put it back? Go ahead. It's not that far back. I'm back. Alright. Let's go. Hopefully we can find some new leads along the way. After all, we're likely to encounter Ascendants up ahead. Be nice to have some more intel. You're right. Commander, when you were up against the Ascendants... Relax, I still plan on cashing in on retirement. Ain't that sort of talk for when we return safely to Babylonia. I'm not sure if this counts as a clue, but... What is it? I've been here before. Really? You've been here before too? You too, Lee? I recall passing through here on a survey mission. That was when I was still in Kurano. Oh, it's been a while for me too. What happened? It was before I was a construct. Back when I was a medic, I was ordered to come rescue people here. Over there, but I'm sure it's already completely destroyed.
At the time, our retaliation forces were overwhelmed by corrupted. Most of the soldiers were ordered to evacuate. But that would lead to even more casualties. I stayed behind to heal the wounded until the conscripts arrived. But
Seems like this place has left quite an impression.
Has it? It really has. Because of that incident, I became a conscript. This allowed me to help more people like what I'm doing now.
Oh, I see. So, tied to the interlude. Got it.
And because I helped everyone, I was able to join the Grey Ravens and be with you all. I'm surprised Lee came here on a mission as well. What about you, Lucia? You been here before? As the case, I think fate has brought us together. This place seems familiar, but I can't recall why.
Maybe you lost some of your memories when you changed frames?
Back then? No, I already checked. Lucia's mind didn't suffer any memory loss, and her memory data was stable. Lucia didn't lose any of her memories when she was transferred into the plume frame.
Ah, so maybe memories of the original Lucia. Maybe it's just deja vu.
Deja vu?
You've probably been somewhere similar. That's why I think it looks familiar.
But I don't have any memories from a place like this. Maybe you lost some memories before you transferred into the plume frame.
Think now's the time to tell her?
Well, now that I think about it, some of my memory is a bit hazy and abnormal. That was with the former Grey Ravens before I met you all.
Actually...
You mean, you've hidden the memory from me?
I can authorize you to access the memory.
Oh, right! The secret weapon! The thing that can be considered a double-edged sword. I trust your decision, Commandant, but we should prioritize the mission. Time is of the essence. Also, I still have some things I need to confirm. It's fine, Lucia. Don't worry about whether or not you've been here with others before knowing the Commandant. From now on, the four of us will be on missions together. Alright, thanks. I'm not worried about this, but you're right. No matter what happens in the future, the Grey Ravens will always be together.
They're really trying to drive it on heavy. I don't know. Maybe he's actually trying to set us up for something.
This place is completely different from what I remember. How long has it been? Really? I mean, this place feels more and more familiar, but I can't remember why. Maybe you came here too, Lucia. Maybe even more recently than me. Does this have anything to do with my suppressed memory?
Looks like there's still traps here.
There's no way around the collapsed road. Let's find some materials to build a makeshift bridge. Sorry, I was being careless. Looks like there's still traps all over the road. You're right. Be on the lookout for supplies we can use to get around the traps.
Why are there so many supply boxes here?
Most of them are empty, but very heavy. The walls in the plant are really hard too. Probably going to draw the corrupted our way if we're too loud. Let's just clean the supply boxes out of the way first. Agreed. We just might come across some supplies.
Alright.
We can pass if we cling to the wall. The supply boxes at the top are still very dangerous though, so don't touch them. The red tide has a high level of concentration of the punishing virus around it. We need to figure out a way to get past it quickly. I'll try to find some planks.
We can try to tie some of the empty supply boxes together and walk on them. Anyhow, we need to leave here as soon as we can.
What is it, Commandant?
There's a shadow on the red tide.
A shadow? You see a projection?
I think so. Looked like Rowler.
Is it the same person who was calling for help? So he does say hi to people he doesn't know.
You point to the left. Let's go have a look.
Ryokai. Moe その瞳でこの力を目に焼き付けて。
Now approaching the chemical plant's exit. Just looking around, it seems absent-minded. Lucia, you okay?
I'm sorry. This place seems very familiar, but I just don't remember it.
Let's look for clues here.
It's my personal issue. I can't make the rest of the team do this.
Might also lead us to clues about the Ascendants.
Well, if you say so.
Alright.
Luna?
Let's check it out. Input the data on the Ascendants into the sphere of FOS. It's time generating the projections of Alpha and Luna.
What are they doing here?
We're approaching the Ascendant's base. It's not that surprising to see their projections. Next up probably won't be their projections, but the real deal. Who knows, we might be able to collect intel.
You're finally by my side, sis. Do you want to know why I became an Ascendant? I do. In the beginning, I just wanted to live. But in order to see you again, in order to survive, something changed. They only saw me as a threat that needed to be destroyed. Once I was labeled a threat, it wasn't so easy to live. It came at a cost. Is that the same for you? Do you want to go back? I would still have some foolish hope that never happened. What happened? This is where they...
Special disgust Alpha reaches out at the distant sun. Some of the same action Lucia did before, but it's fundamentally different. Willing to recall the memory, she furrows her eyebrows and disappears into the distance with Luna's projection. The four of you follow them for a short distance until you see the projection of Lucia Lotus among them.
So I really did. I've been here before just like everyone else.
Time and war have ravaged this area, dealing irreparable damage to the land. But a sense of familiarity still remains to give the three of them a sense of nostalgia.
If this was where my suppressed memory took place.
Wanna have a look?
I would still have some foolish hope that it never happened. I'm really grateful to be with everyone. Even if this grateful feeling, according to the ever me, comes from my ignorance of the truth. But now, no matter what I was born to do, I'm sure your conviction and tenderness would steer me once again in the right direction. Yes, I'm sure of it. Before the gap in my memory, I was a member of the previous Grey Raven team. As before the three of you were part of the Grey Ravens.
Ah, okay. Oh, right, yeah, because there had to be a previous one.
Even without Luna by my side, I was still committed to fighting for Babylonia, for humans and my friends, just like I am now. But something happened during that gap in my memory, causing Alpha to walk down the path she's on. That's why I can't give you my promise. I can't imagine what will happen after I remember.
But the Lucy I know doesn't like to run away.
Yes.
Also, I told you. No matter what happens, I respect your decision.
Then let's get going. Let's go see what happened to me.
The rest have been drawn off. You just got this right, left, right?
Affirmative. Take down the riot model before Hero comes back. The sweeper clear out corrupted elements.
5 by 5. Let's go, Merle. Go right, I'll go left.
この程度じゃ。この一撃で。先人のこの一撃でガラスは私の刃になってください。この一撃でこの程度じゃ。先人のガラスが。まだ終わりじゃありません。
Hold up. How's this thing still moving? Must be the punishing virus. Records indicate that the virus has rewritten and repaired its host before. Ah, shit.
Which also means that our attacks are working. Keep up the good work. I'll send you to your end. Who's there? Moro? Sue?
My invert device. Damn it. Riot is going to break free. Be careful. Facing Riot alone.
I see. All I remembered was the electronic shackle on Riot had somehow disappeared. I didn't know I
ま
was
だ終わりじゃありません。
That's okay. I'll take it on by myself just like I did last time. You have us now.
Can't maximize the efficiency. You fight alone while their teammates are out.
この程度じゃ。この一撃で先人のガラスが私の刃になってください。 刃になってください。先人のカラスバ、これが最後の戦いだといいですね、指揮官。
Right in front of you lets out a strange roar. Turns into remains like before.
Is that normal for Commandant to not respond? Muro, soon, we're pulling out. I remember saying that before, but
Projection then fills in the blanks in Lucia's memory. Lucia, go. I'm worried. Commander is also in danger. After all, we only just escaped.
how could I leave you here?
Lucia! Guess for air as if he had just been through an arduous battle.
Commandant, Roland soon is seriously wounded. I need support.
We can't. I know it's cruel to say this, but leave them there. They've been ambushed. Get over here and provide backup.
I can't abandon our comrades.
Don't worry about us. Soon I can transfer our memories. We'll see you again in no time.
Memory transfer? But that technology is still...
Don't worry. I'll lose some memories, but we'll be fine. This projection grids her team, showing a sign of reluctance as she leaves her fallen comrades. Don't look so dismal. We'll see each other in our new frames.
Okay, don't break your promise.
We keep laying here, we'll become corrupted, won't we? Memory transfer takes time. Hold on a little longer. Remember anything?
But seeing them there confirms what the Commandant said about the incident. It really did happen here.
Ascendants said. Now that her frame contains data from Alpha, maybe it's time to show her full memories back. Nicola withheld part of it at first out of concerns. He believed doing so would benefit our ongoing fight. But that only solves our immediate problem. The longer it's held back, the easier Lucia gets lost in confusion and doubt. I believe her bond with the Grey Ravens can keep her from crossing that line.
I've sent an access key to your terminal. It'll allow you to use the Spear of FOS to access Lucia's deep mind.
That's where Alpha's memories are locked. You should know what that means. It's up to you to decide when to use it. Now that Lucia has accepted the first half of the memory, maybe you can give her permission now? Lucia, you... So you tried to persuade her you receive her emergency notification on your comms. Any issues? Nothing so far.
I noticed that you've been in the same location for a while now.
I was worried you were in danger. We're just having a rest.
Alright, but time is of the essence. The red tide is incoming.
Huh?
Evacuate the premises immediately. Bridget should be nearby. She should be able to give you the ride.
Till the next time. Receive this information from further ado, you terminate the call and quickly proceed to the designated entrance. Nah, he's trying to get us to leave. He doesn't want us to know, right? Can we? It's been a minute. Just want to stop by and say hi. Yo, what's up, Cam? It's great to see you again, man. How you been? I hope everything's been going well for you. Especially since we haven't chatted in a hot minute. But yeah, everything's doing good. Go over to do push-ups. Wait, what? Like at the gym? It's like, couldn't you just do it at your own place? This kind of confuses me. Oh wow, okay, yeah, this is a lot. Earth has been stricken. Oh no, we said that before. You mean the Cartman Rider Genesis? The handwriting does look kind of similar. Might be written by the same person. But the words below the slogan look like they're written by someone else. Easily written, of course, can be seen below the slogan. Seems to be something else after the two words, but they were roughly scribbled out. It really is the owner of the book. Should we check their projections? Sure. It's not every day you run into optimistic people.
Yeah, I do the Mad Side Eagle Bank. Sorry, one day during the game event they have. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, no, yeah, that was probably the first game of the season. Right. Oh, I see. Actually, oh, yeah. I see. That was you. I remember. Yeah. I was leaving with my sister after checking out the first game of the season. And I just saw some guy doing push-ups. I was like, what the hell? That's something new. Oh my god. I can't believe that wasn't you. I wasn't focused at the time because I was just thinking about the game. Wow. Shit, man. That's crazy. But still, great to hit up with you, man. Like I said, I hope everything's going well. I forget, are you in another new place or are you still at the same one as last time? Kinda forgot. They may have scribbled off their words as showing severe symptoms of infection. I'm a demon. Wait, what the heck is that? That's the first time I've heard of it. Oh, okay, so this is probably why this person ended up inside there. Because there are resources still there, but they probably didn't know about what the exit really was. Oh, okay, this is the Shrek that was written at the end. I was wondering why that name would just show up. I see.
Okay, this is excess up, then probably not. Where do I have to go next? Shit, I don't even know where I should be going. Oh, is it maybe not? Oh no, I already did all this part. Okay, I was confused. I was like, wait, what? Let me just get everything I need from here first. Yeah, so it should be this one. Suppressed. Or Shadow Grave, whatever. The surging red tide at their backs, silhouettes of buildings appear before them. But you race the mobile supply vehicle along the winding road. Even though you have grown accustomed to riding in transport crafts to and from Babylonia, jostling speed of the vehicle was unbearable. As you're about to vomit, the vehicle comes to a stop. Boss, you're back. We're setting up all the terminals nearby.
Alright, we're ready to go as well.
Jumping out the driver's seat, Bridget takes off her sunglasses and smiles brightly.
Hey, Commander, you alright? Good thing I got you before the red tide did. Hey, why are you covered in sweat?
I'm good.
Alright, that's good. Here's the results for the Supply Force's survey of the area. We found something very interesting. Maybe this is the target we've been looking for. However, with your equipment and abilities, we can track them more accurately. Fortunately, the red tide doesn't appear to be spreading this far. Leave it to you for an in-depth investigation, Grey Ravens. The support force will be responsible for cleaning up the nearby corrupted to ensure that your investigation will not be disturbed.
Leave it to you then. I don't know. Part of me feels like that Murray actually contacted us at that moment because he was like, maybe they're actually trying something like that. And then in the end just wanted to stop us from investigating further. I don't know why it would hinder him specifically, or maybe more so like it would hinder Nicola, considering he was the one who wanted to keep those emotions suppressed from Lucia. According to the GPR survey results from Bridget, by comparing the coordinate data left by Huanxi with its coverage, the target should be in an abandoned city less than 2 kilometers away from here.
City 75. Records show that 600,000 residents had to evacuate during the post-pandemic age after the failure of the central purification filter. Since then, it's been left abandoned.
Didn't see this coming. It's a huge cavern under this city.
Well, it was actually a military underground fort set up in case of a nuclear war. The buildings on the ground level are used as a front. There were never any residents here to begin with.
Oh, wow. Damn. So they actually just like had a makeshift like area to make it seem like, oh no, it's just a regular place, but no, underground's like where the real shit was going on.
The content of the official report is forged. It's not that it was abandoned. It was never even occupied.
They probably didn't expect that the underground fortification set up in response to the war would eventually become a hotbed for the spread of the Punji virus. However, the information obtained through imaging is too little to determine the exact scale of the cavern. At present, the scale is still quite massive. Liv, can you confirm the coordinates of the entrance?
Attempting to survey potential routes, but I'm receiving strong electromagnetic interference.
After all, it was designed as a military refuge. I wouldn't be surprised if they installed anti-reconnaissance measures.
We speculated that this is likely to be the Ascendants' base. We need to be fully prepared to infiltrate the enemy's home. So far, we haven't detected any Ascendant activity that could reveal their whereabouts. If Huangshu's coordinates really do lead us to them.
We still haven't ruled out that it might be a trap. That being said, recovering data is well worth the risk.
But we still have to find the entrance.
Yeah, that's true. Again, very surprising how they haven't done anything yet. Because seriously, we've gone so far here and no one's done anything yet. When it was before, Lamia got in the way. And even Roland.
Looks like Lucia has outstanding physical capabilities. She can tackle. Oh, okay, so yeah, now I would use her for the physical stuff.
The other maps. Got it. What?
Go to 2nd Street. Zone B district rooms and find event material.
Where am I supposed to? Oh no, I can still go here. But where am I supposed to? Oh, okay, here.
Let's go.
Yes. Red Tide's guidance.
Look here, Commandant.
Looking in the direction Liv is pointing, you see dilapidated high-rises around you, but then...
I noticed a peculiar residue on the ground bearing a resemblance to the Red Tide.
Any signs up by the Red Tide?
We thought the Red Tide hadn't reached here. Looks like we were wrong.
By the look of this, it appears that the Red Tide has already been through here. The residue means that you can follow it, since it is the only clue you have at present, which leaves you one option. Liv, confirm the extent of the Red Tide's expansion.
I'll try. Maybe we can find the source of the Red Tide.
Leave it to you then. Following the residue of the Red Tide all the way to the south of the city, you finally stop in front of a large shopping mall. Looking through a broken window, you see that the mall is vacant. Most shops in the abandoned city preserved the moment of disaster. It's been looted, shelves have been collapsed, and the glass shattered. But this mall is eerily empty. No shelves, no entertainment facilities, and no trace of looting. It's only residue from the Red Tide indicating what's happened. Red Tide's residue starts here. Appears that it was stored in one place until it circulated underground through the water distribution system before breaking out to the ground level. People on the surface had to have been like a rising tide from an unknown source.
You mean this is the source of the Red Tide?
We can't determine if all the Red Tide started here, but it's at least one of the sources. Check underground. You all descend a set of stairs leading to the dilapidated parking garage 2 levels underneath the mall. Emergency indicators are still on, leading to a corner of the garage like a silent guide.
Found it. It looks like an ordinary entrance to a bomb shelter.
But we need special authorization to open the lock. Seems like it's no ordinary shelter. Looks like we can open it with brute force.
Here's the breach in charge Bridget said we might be able to put to good use. She gave to us before we left.
Let's get this over with then. What's the punishing virus concentration?
Readings indicate that the concentration is the same as the surface. We could handle it with our enhanced inver devices. Actually, it's even slightly lower than above ground. If the concentration is at this level, there should be no problem for the Commandant to enter.
Well, that's unexpected.
I don't know why, but it seems like they rolled out the red carpet for us. However, I detected a burst of abnormal energy underground. It was just for a split second, but it was incredibly strong.
Is it an Ascendant?
This reaction is close to the hetero creatures we encounter in the city ruins, but it's on a whole new level. You mean there might be a giant hetero creature down there? Correct. Be careful, everyone. Especially you, Commandant. Don't take off your protective equipment. Do you have enough serums?
Yep, stocked up. Alright then. Proceed with caution.
Hey, you guys arrived at the right time. I'm caught up in all these rescue missions here and I'm in over my head. You'll be able to help.
Sure.
I knew we could count on the Grey Ravens. So here's the deal. The Silkworm Commandant and the Construct member have been engulfed by the rising tide. Lost all contact with them. I think it might be too late to do anything now. One of the 2 remaining Constructs in their team has been assigned to a different group. Things are a little more complicated with the other one. She wasn't there with them when their commander was attacked, because she had been under treatment from severe injury. She regretted not being able to save the commander and firmly believes that he's just too injured to contact us and that he's waiting to be rescued. So she refused to be assigned to a different team and later escaped that night. She also somehow blocked location tracking. I would have asked the technician to track her down any other day, but we really need to do it ourselves now. So, you'll be able to help.
Very well.
Wonderful. Well, let me send her information to your terminal. She's probably looking for their commander where the Red Tide's been. Look for her in the ruins. Roland. Frame name Antler. Attacker construct. Yes, that's her. I'll leave the job to you.
Oh, okay, never mind. Now we can do this. Alright, let's go here. Do this. This. Nice. Fight 1, fight 2. Let's see. We'll go this way. There we go. And we'll switch it to Watanabe. Now ready, you enter the underground tunnel. Lucia walks in the forefront, her katana in hand, with lift by her side, wandering to concentration to punish your virus in the area ahead. Footsteps echo down the tunnel. Searchlight's the only source of light in sight.
It looks like an ordinary entrance to a bomb shelter, but
too many corrupted remains here. This place was indeed built in preparation of war. It makes sense to find a military plant here. If the production line has been hijacked, it's highly likely that the plant is still pumping out corrupted.
wait, what's this?
Severely damaged corruptor crawls toward you. His damaged speaker makes incomprehensible noises that echo down the tunnel.
Its identification code. This is a construct from Babylonia. Why is it here, though?
The bungee virus has damaged its neural circuit. It's too late for us to do anything now.
Commandant.
Wait, let me see. If I attempt rescue... Nah, I don't think we could. Because 739... Nah, I still wouldn't have enough. Unfortunately. This construct belongs to the task force. As far as I know, Babylonia hasn't assigned any constructs to the area. Seriously, how come they're assigning so many constructs but we don't even know about these missions? Again, it's got Nicola written all over it. It's gotta be.
So how did it get here? How did it end up being locked up underground?
We can only find out if we keep moving.
Commandant, you're right. Let's keep moving.
Let's see this. After walking out the corridor for nearly 10 minutes, you finally arrive at a room similar to the entrance to the bomb shelter.
Let's...
Distinguished parts of the corrupted, while others appear to be deliberately crushed. Among all the carnage, the only recognizable parts belong to constructs. Dried up vital fluid and punchy organisms coagulate together. Even though the foul odor is blocked by your respirator, still seem to be able to smell the dust and decay. The remains remind you of corpses.
I wasn't expecting to see so many corrupted remains here. By the looks of their ID codes, a lot of these were constructs from Babylonia.
why are they in such a remote place, and why are there so many of them here? In any case, such a large amount of remains means... Liv, do you detect any life corrupted?
Scanning for energy response within 500 meters. Multiple detected. Many appear to be dormant.
Opening fire will likely alert other enemies hiding in the dark. First order business, shake off the enemy behind you. Fortunately, the binding on your legs are weak and take a little effort to break free. His blade quickly pierces the corrupted brain with surgical precision. But on the ground maintains its grip as ceases function. Damn it. The corruptor falls silent, the surrounding remains gradually light up with red light. The grinding friction of metal from all directions find more than a dozen corruptors climb out of the ruins. These aren't just obsolete models, they also come with defense mechanisms. They're older than I thought. Alright, fine. Load the gun.
Wait a second. This corruptor looks strange.
Surrounded the throne as if they're performing a ritual. What are you doing? Ah, great. Attempted to capture information about the throne. Meanwhile, let's keep moving. We need to cross the platform to move further inside.
I see constructs from Babylonia.
Let's retrieve their memory shells to find out what happened.
I wonder what they had been through and seen.
Commandant, last one's right under your foot. Alright.
The surrounding area has been cleared corrupted.
With a sigh of relief, you all begin to investigate your surroundings. Vast underground spados surges before you with faint red lights flashing all over the place. This looks like a production facility. Seems like all the corrupted surrounding the city are reduced here. Lucia? What's wrong?
I think I just heard a corrupted say my name.
The neural circuits of the corrupted have long been destroyed by the punishing virus. Maybe you're just hearing things. Or maybe the data collecting contains memories from a Babylonian construct which just so happens to contain data about you. Data? Well, I retrieved data from the memory shells of the corruptor we fought in battle just now, screening for potential intel. After all, we've reached the source of the red tide. We don't need to collect info from such a wide area like we did in the city. We just need to screen data through the Spear of FOS to find the useful ones.
Lee, you've already started analyzing the data we found in battle?
Yeah, it'll be more efficient. After all, most of the information in my memory shells in the memory shells is damaged or meaningless. I can't always stop to look at these things. Thankfully, we had the help of the Spear of FOS. Data collection and analysis speed has increased significantly. picked out something interesting for the information extracted.
Yes, that's right. Despair and hatred, correct?
When these emotions completely occupy your mind, it'll be the beginning of your redemption.
Babylonia will no longer send rescue teams here. The people you want to protect have already. Are you disappointed with mankind? If you had enough strength, even just a little, it wouldn't have been like this. I know a place where you can make your wish a reality. You will make the people who betrayed you suffer 100 times more pain than you do now.
Are you joking? Construct reaches out his feeble hands into the void. On the alloy bones at his fingertips remain. His skin has fallen off from all the damage, as if he had used them to dig through the hard earth. Signs of him as a big crater from an explosion. Things lying at the bottom of the crater are not projected, indicating the data is damaged.
Isn't that good? You no longer have to fear the punishing virus. Instead, let it become the power that can destroy everything within your grasp. Remember these coordinates. Remember these boiling emotions within your mind. May she become the beacon that guides you in your rebirth.
Appears to be a sanguine sea of machines. A large number of machines that Construct gathered Luna's feet. Bodies shine with red light for the corrosive punishing virus. Laying down, they shout and scream mechanically like enthralled impostors, yearning to receive the power of Ascension from Luna.
How naive. Only by embracing and accepting it are you fit to control the power of the punishing virus. To wish for relief, you've already lost your chance.
Luna swings his weapon, the corruptor is quickly split into two halves.
To join the core of the Ascension Network and be bestowed Miss Luna's power, you will have to prove yourself. Prove that you are crueler, more dreadful, and deadlier than the virus. Only so are you fit to become the owner of the virus. Do you understand?
The red current at Luna's fingertips gradually extinguishes. She looks at the mangled Construct before her with a tepid gaze.
Did it. I become an Ascendant. I can control the punishing virus. I can revive my companions. I can be with them again. Miss Luna, thank you.
The raptured Construct bows before Luna. Some noticeable change overcomes her as corruption level rapidly reaches critical.
How can this... But I succeeded.
The Construct's alarm continuously warns at the dangerous level of punishing virus corruption. His eyes, eager for the power of an Ascendant, begin to lose focus before turning to deep red for the corruption.
Death to humanity. Another failure. How many has there been? Your preliminary screening is flawed. I don't think that was the case this time. After all, he passed the test. What happens after that is out of my control. The test object is screened by the Ascension Network. Only Miss Luna can grant them Ascension. Are you questioning Miss Luna's judgment as an agent? That's not what I said. Even if you become an Ascendant, that doesn't mean you become one of our comrades. Even if you pass the Ascendant test, that doesn't mean you're home free. Roland. Yes, Miss Luna? It's time. Let's bring Lucia home. Luna. In other words, the remains of all corrupted here are just the failed results of the Ascendant test.
Corrupteds thirst for power and fight for favor, scream in agony as they lose their minds. Even after the playback is over, their harsh screaming still echoes in your ears.
I can't bring myself to imagine what Luna went through to become an Ascendant.
Lucia.
I understand. Now's not the time to think about it. Lee, is there anything else about this info that you have concern?
Lee? Well, judging from our current intel, the ascension process is probably composed of 3 stages. Virus corruption, qualification testing, then ascension from an agent.
Only Luna, who is an agent, has the ability to ascend individuals corrupted by the punishing virus. The question is whether Luna is the only agent.
Shu and Show. Well, they don't seem to belong to Luna's forces. So who made them Ascendants? Right, yeah, because that's the thing. They clearly have to go through a process. So who gave it to them? That's one of the few things we never learned. According to the number of Ascendants in our intel and the number of remains here in the ruins, we can estimate a success rate of 0.042%.
Seems like it's not so easy to become an Ascendant. I wonder if Roland is running around trying to find new recruits and sending them here.
And we don't know if there are more Ascendants left unaccounted for. Right, because Lady Chu said she was possibly just one of the few exceptions, so it's like, does she maybe know of a couple other exceptions, or is it just that she probably guessed? Because if she could do it, maybe someone else could.
Moreover, if Ascendant repeatedly test Ascendants, that means that Ascendants can revert to Corrupted at any point. Revert to Corrupted.
We don't know exactly what the so-called test means. Anyway, synchronize this data with Babylonia. I'll leave it to you, Liv. Perhaps Luna's hiding here. My deduction's correct then. Gonna need backup.
Got it.
God damn, we're stuck in this area for a while. Fuck it, I'll take it.
Go to this open area.
Here we go. Nice.
City 75 core area to underground cavern.
Hollow map in front clearly shows red dots moving around the city. Because in the distance, it's obvious they're closing in.
Should we annihilate our uninvited guests? That won't be necessary. Miss Luna, it is the Grey Ravens with their human commandant. I know. Are you not going to take action? If they found this place, that means... Where is Lamia? She's not on a mission. She must be slacking on the job. Oh, really? Since our guests have arrived at the door, there's no reason not to entertain them. Roland, welcome our guests. Roger. Sister? Yes. Take Kwaju out of here. Understood. Maybe you will understand once you remember how despicable and selfish humans truly are, Lucia.
命がけで行くぞ。生き抜いてやる。行くぞ。立ち止まるのはらしくない。準備はすでに整っている。もう死は恐れない。行くぞ。立ち止まるのはらしくない。
燃え尽きろ。それ。その瞳でこの力を目に焼き付けて。貫く全出力解放。リミッター解除。その瞳でこの力を目に焼き付けて。行こう。了解。その瞳でこの力を目に焼き付けて。
Dude, seriously, how am I supposed to advance further? Main story core area. How do I get there? Clicking corridor. Just, what, have I not finished this yet? Come on. Alright, fine. Guess I have to get to the mission goal. At the gas. Seemingly, I've already done everything else I can. So let's see what happens if I go for this side. Let's do this. So it can't be bopped through every single battle. Keep going. This. This. Keep going here. Up. Try here now. Do this and this. Just try staying on this side this time. Here we go. So now let's go to area 2. If I remember, it should be in area 3. Gonna have to reach that. Give up on this again. 'Cause I honestly don't care. God damn it, I'm in the wrong side. Fuck. Alright, stay here for now. I swear, if I start showing up on the other side now, I'm gonna lose it. Ah shit, I'm stuck on this side. No! Damn it. Yeah, I'm stuck. Fuck. Start moving towards this way so I can stay here. Okay, here's something. Me and Lucy are counting the remaining serum and ammo on the energy platform of the cavern. There was an attempt to sync their intel with Babylonia. Because I'm sure when she reopens her eyes after a while. Communication disconnected. What do you mean? There's a massive signal blockade. I can't reach Babylonia. Our communication with Babylonia appears to have been cut off since we entered the underground. Gotta restore the communication. Alright, good. This is Grey Raven. Please respond, Babylonia. Lee, are you alright? Murray? Everything's fine. We arrived in City 75's underground cavern. This place is Thank goodness. Finally got through. Babylonia's positioning radar suddenly lost track of your signals about 20 minutes ago. Everyone was concerned. His voice sounded glitchy, his reactions delayed due to the unsafe connection. I see. You must have looked into this site, Murray. Something must be blocking the signals on a large scale. You had to rely on the backup communication link. To be honest, I'm surprised that we were able to connect in these circumstances. According to the information they've synced in the ruins, this is where Huaju's key is held, correct? In that case, there is a strong likelihood that you will clash with the Ascendants. I would have advised against diving straight in without adequate intel and a good connection. It would be difficult to call reinforcements in the event of an emergency. It's a matter of urgency. We created quite a stir when we arrived, which must have attracted the Ascendants' notice. Huaju's coordinates for the last signal shifted since the first one. It took a long time for us to uncover this lead. Can't afford to let them slip away. Commandant, you're even more dependable than before. It's no surprise that Lee trusts you more than he shows. Murray, do you still remember the graviton detector I gave you? Or you gave me? You mean, I'll use it to trace our route and overlay the factory plan from a topographic map and sync it with you. The backup comms has a limited amount of bandwidth. I'll send you a new topographic map every 5 minutes so you can monitor our route and the overall layout of the place. As before, you can confirm the receipt of the message by sending me a feedback. Alright. Then let me be your mission support from now on. 3 minutes complete, Command. Let's keep moving. Let's go. Finally! This ring-shaped underground facility consists of different sectors that serve different purposes, including the living area, armament area, and industrial area. All of them were built encircling the core area. From what the blueprints told us, each of them consists of a pathway to the core. We've entered through Area B, which is designated as the industrial area. The underground center of the core area is in charge of all the operations in this facility, including power, production, defense, and signal disguises. Which means Huaju's probably in the core area. Then the question now is, how do we get there? Following Lucia's gaze, you find the industrial area in front of you obstructed by multiple platforms, each requiring unlocking a connecting passage before you can reach the bridge that takes you to the core. Lee, any thoughts? Of course it doesn't work. It requires a special identification for platform management. You can always try to brute force the decryption, but that'll cost us a lot of time. Huaju's message might be gibberish, but it was sent adhering to Babylonia's guide on rescue requests on the emergency frequency. It can't be a coincidence. If the message was a clue left for us, and it was unauthorized by Luna, having not heard from Huaju for such a long time means Luna's discovered what's going on. We're running out of time. Lee, Commandant, please listen to me. If we use the Spear of FOS to examine the access history of these operation consoles, maybe we can find a way to open the passages. Asimov never mentioned that it's capable of that. It's a restricted function only available to the highest clearance level, but I'm unlocking it for you temporarily. You're at the highest clearance level? As my brother said, this isn't time for protocols. I'm sure Hassan will understand. Just leave it to me. Never thought we could really recover the access history of the control panel. I managed to visualize the control panel's past usage. Did it help? It did. Good job. That's a projection of... Ooh. We're about to find out your secret. Luna, I'm afraid that... Follow.
Shouldn't I check what happened here? Or not?
Biological data that originated from the potion virus.
Damn it. I think it's finished for you. Potion. Shit, I'm trying to dodge.
貫く全出力解放リミッター解除貫く全出力解放リミッター解除
The road is blocked. I got this.
Blockade all seem to be created using the same method.
Surprisingly easy to crack.
It's probably direct adaptation of the blockade program set by the people who built this place.
Must be some very old coding.
Over there. Escape you. The ascension is the only way out. Grow with a host of absolute power.
Seriously, I love how at least there are definitely different maps.
Have you been following me? Do you believe me if I say I'm just passing by? Obviously not. You've been working on some new toy recently, right? Can I take a look? Enough said. Prove your loyalty to the Ascension Network first. Wait, why are you attacking me already?
Oh shit.
おごりない生き抜いてやるこの道を切り開く行くぞ立ち止まるのはらしくない
Roland struggles to speak as he blocks Gabriel's strike with his chain blade. Hold on, you're not really trying to kill me, are you? Feeling Gabriel's withdrawing his hostility, Roland becomes his usual self once again, standing up and wiping off the dirt on his shoulder nonchalantly. You're too stiff for the ladies, you know. I don't mean it as a compliment. Not my concern. Not even when it's our dear Miss Luna. Frankly, you really should take a lesson on the art of conversation. Even the Babylonians can't resist when I turn up the charm. They always listen to everything I have to say. You live properly and your tongue can be plenty mighty. Excuses for the incompetent. You never were familiar with the concept of humility. I'm flattered. To tell you the truth, I always take you as quite the eccentric individual. I'm never remotely close, am I? When an agent of the Ascension Network goes astray, it is our duty as an Ascendant to correct them. Words of a trusted advisor. Luna must be pleased to know how loyal you are to the Ascendant. That said, she never does anything without her reasons. Have you thought about the consequences of questioning her? Have you? I believe in Luna. Believe or fear? Where were you after what happened in Aslan and Venus Splash Park? Searching for new praise as usual, obviously. And to quell a bit of my curiosity along the way. Does that include operating without Miss Luna's authorization? Oops. I know you are hiding something, Roland. You cannot conceal it even if you try. Fine. Takes out the old hard drive from his windbreaker toward Gabriel. That's a slight arc before Gabriel snaps out in the air. Watch it. I didn't make backups. What is in it? Nothing of significance compared to all the researches done by Sean. But it's better than nothing. Oh no, right, yeah, I remember Sean now. Yeah, he was the guy from Venus Splash Park. Yeah, I guess technically he was considered an Ascendant, but still technically a failure. Luna didn't seem very pleased with Sean's results. I want to find out what she's really after. And if what she's seeking contradicts the ideals of the Ascension Network. Roland quiets down. You hear what you say, Gabriel turns to stare at him. Comfortable silence between no spreading and festering. Actually, Roland shrugs. By the way, what do you plan to do with the core we got? I have my plans. Follow me if you want to know. Well, fun's over. The red mud enveloping the hetero core stirs and brews, reaching out and touching Gabriel's feet as he walks past. Acting chaotic yet docile. This pool blood red mess, something begins to emerge, then crumples before reforging itself into a new form. Looking good. Not bad. So, what's the difference between this fella and your little pets? It keeps reshaping itself. The heterocore you asked about is inside there. Like the inferior rail heterozygote, this will evolve into the most advanced being that the punishing virus has ever touched. What you are seeing is it searching for its most efficient, potent form. Only through destruction can it be reborn into a superior vessel. Just like Miss Luna. Oh, how our grand vision has come to an impasse. You are right about one thing. Miss Luna has not been acting like herself lately. She has become content with the status quo. That is not the behavior of a respectable agent of the Ascension Network. To Ascendants, staying put is no different from regression. A sure path to self-annihilation. Which is why we require a motivator. Something to rekindle her appreciation of her grand mission. With this, the strength I have been seeking, the most pure form of power might just lie within. Perhaps if I follow this path, it will not be long before I come across the answer I am looking for. And then... He does not continue his speech, his eyes fixing on a creature in front of him, being the cycle of decimation and rebirth. Out of curiosity, does Alpha know what you're doing? She will when the time is right. Now is not it. Her perspective is still too shallow. Having yet to understand what the Ascension Network truly means, Zuna has never imparted those lessons. It's her long-lost sister, after all. Offering connections instead of burdens sounds like what Miss Luna would do. But if such pointless sentiments have wavered her will as an agent, she will require correction. There is no price I would not pay for the future of the Ascension Network. What a sight to see you agitated. For the Ascension Network. Fine then. I'll take care of Alpha, and you do what you have to do. Hopefully, it all goes according to plan. We can now be certain that the Red Tide is connected to the Ascendants, the way they exploited the Heterocore. The Hetero creatures must also be their work. I've analyzed the data from our battles and found biological traits in all our enemies, from their looks to their behaviors. It's as if they were mimicking the evolution of early Earthborn creatures. If we consider the red tide as the ocean of the young Earth, the hetero creatures would be the growing species in the sea.
While we can't confirm the exact time when the tide and the creatures came into existence, it's apparent that must be after the heterocore fell. At the rate they're evolving, if it isn't their creator's intent but their own volition, they'll be far worse enemies than the corrupted.
And maybe someday they'll think like humans?
Only time will tell. At least, the rate they're evolving is still... Hold on.
The large hetero creature signature we detected before we went underground. Could it be that...
Signature still there?
Not after we gone below the surface. Can this be their immature trump card? I think we stumbled upon where the Ascendants hide their secrets.
The creature Gabriel was developing in the replay has to be connected with the large hetero creature. Starting to feel like everything's been going too smoothly.
Even if it's a trap, the casualty from the red tide is already too high. If the creature's let loose...
We need more concrete intel. You're right. No time to hesitate.
Another thing that concerns me. Gimo seems to be planning something with rolling behind Luna's back. I can't figure out what they're after.
No way to know with the information on hand. However, it's good that the two of them are starting to question Luna as to whether they betray her.
Lucia?
Betray. Something lingers in the periphery of her mind. Lucia cannot grasp what it is.
Right, because that seems to be what it is. That's what Alpha was kind of insinuating back then, that before she would have liked to have been a bit like clueless or not too much in the know because she still would have had hope. But then whatever she learned must have changed it. Again, probably connects to that memory that Lucia has from Alpha's old frame.
Undeniable, unignorable rage and desperation simmers over roars. Its origin is keeping Lucia. As if she was also once heartlessly betrayed by someone who she relied on and trusted.
Maybe it has to do with the Commandant, right? Because the Commandant had told her to leave the other two behind, Muriel and Jun behind, to go see the Commandant.
Lucia? Whatever happens, remember this. Doesn't matter what you want to do. We'll have your back.
Everyone.
Just like how you've always had ours.
I understand. Thank you, Commandant.
Alright, can I go now? Or am I stuck here? God damn it, go look it up. See what happens if I keep going. I'll go to area 3. Going. Looks like I got everything I needed here. Okay, yeah, I have to go down, but I have to go to the right side instead of the left. Alright, let's see what I can do. Let's see if we can do that. Go to area 3. Yeah, why the entrance to area 3 have to be all the way here? Doesn't really help my situation. Quick battle. What's the damn problem? Alright, let's see. No recast again. God damn it. Damn. What about here? Alright, I still have all this stuff. Anything I can do to improve our world? Maybe this? Let's see. Let's see. Oh no, it got deformed itself. Okay. Damn it. Don't think I'm gonna get it. No. Fuck. Get better. Oh my god, finally. Thank you. Damn, I thought I had done that earlier. Right here. Ooh, okay. Do this. Or let's try it. Alright. Not too bad. Yes. Awesome. Okay, never answers one. Sweet. Cleansing unit. Okay, yeah, I have to go here. Yes. Okay, finally. Okay, this is another thing. Alright, let's just skip this then. I was hoping this would be the everything, but it's fine. Let me just see if there's anything else left. If not, then it's fine. Gotta look around this whole thing to see if there's another mission goal or something. Ah, damn it, I missed something. Damn. So much easier now that these paths are clear. So that took me to zone 2. Here, normal obstacle. There we go. Started. Ah shit, he's gonna have to carry the team. Okay. Oh wow, I could've just done this. Come on. Yes! Let's go. Random event. There we go. Alright, checked out this whole place now. I think we're good to move on. So let's go back. There we go, finally. Here we go. Nice. Sissy, I'm glad I found it. I do not understand it, Miss Luna. What do you mean? Your goal. You have been contemplating excessively. I worry that it will cloud your judgment. You've overthought it, Gabriel. Luna appears uninterested in the topic, simply sitting on a chair with her eyes closed. Why are we not destroying Grey Raven straight away? If we do it here, we won't even get our hands dirty. Because there's something I want to show Lucia first. Similar to how you've all been chosen, only the most extreme emotions and rawest desires will shatter any pretense of falsehood. This is the only way Lucia will truly return to me. Before she's betrayed by the Babylonians again. Oh, I see. Because I was kind of wondering, before she was okay with eliminating Lucia when it came to Alpha, but the fact that now she's actually trying to meet with her, it's like, doesn't she already has Alpha, who's the original Lucia? Why would she need the other one? Because this would be her way of saving her before that happens. Before that, because this one, the second one, would at least resemble more the original that she knew. But you do not believe that the Grey Raven's commander will do that? Not necessarily. What will you do if they do not act according to your plan? Or is this another test of yours? Gabriel? Why would you think that every one of my decisions requires your approval? I would never. As a devotee, I merely wish to rectify any uncertainty of yours. Love reaches the other side of the corridor where Harshi's key is stored. This is your presence while she wakes up for the out of state. Identity confirmed. Alpha, level 1 clearance. Operation restrictions lifted. Luna asked me to get you out of here. But before that, I want you to confirm something with me. What you answer will determine where you end up. Bring up the data on the battle with the ARU. I'm afraid I do not understand why you were asking for this information. All these unnecessary battles and punishments. Luna never needed to prove her strength. She didn't get anything she wanted for a wave of her hand. And yet she did them anyway. You've been feeding her information that would make her react rationally. To the humans, her behaviors are no different from declaring war regardless of her intentions. Divided, the humans are no threat to us. But united, they can prove to be quite a hurdle. We shouldn't have shown our hands so early and wasted our time on something so inconsequential. But
You brought these troubles out to our door anyway.
Right. I see her point, because in the end, regarding the stuff about like the ARU and all of that, it wasn't going to necessarily be a problem whether they awakened and bury or not. I mean, sure, we'll give them a couple more extra like helping hands, but at the same time, there wasn't any dire need or something too specific. Because sure, maybe the attack on, because that's the thing. It's like I'm not sure if they actually needed to use the ARU and Barrier or whatever system that they had of Gestalt to actually reach Babylonia, because it seemed like they were already confident with what they got from Kowloon being a Huazhu. So with that being the case, why did they need to go so far forward? But if Huazhu had made the plan to do that, to say improve our chances or something like that, then I would be inclined to believe, because they all kind of fall under the punishing virus which has taken control of these multiple programs like the Zero Core Reactor. So then why go through that trouble? Because like she said, by doing so, they created a greater enemy for where the ARU actually has to work with Babylonia, where they had to settle their past, because in the state that they were in, they clearly wouldn't have been a factor to actually have to face off against the Ascendants. Not that they could win alone, but giving Babylonia more allies is definitely more of a nuisance to them. Whether they can actually beat them still with their strength, we don't actually know for sure, because we haven't seen them like at their full power or something, or if these are all the operatives they have. But at the same time, unifying a force like that definitely raises more morale and such, especially considering they already had people like Agdalek and the Forsaken. So why also bring them into this, unless it's to even out the playing field maybe? So I can see why Alpha questioned it all of a sudden.
Huazhu, let me ask you one more time. Where does your loyalty lie? I am an AI. Violence and threats that work on humans are meaningless to me. From my analysis of the personality of the Order Giver, the actions carried out during the battle with the ARU lie beyond the established norm. You're loyal to your master. Good. And we've got what we want from you. Do you really think that Luna would notice your tricks? You decided to terminate your branch after being severed from the root server. But I shouldn't have left behind any data, not to mention the crucial information that allows Babylonia to track us here.
Ah, so it was Huazhu who left it intentionally. Because now that you think about it, it does seem like it was less that they planned it and more like they maybe saw it and thought, let's take this opportunity and do something with it. At least more to Luna's side.
You think you've done a good job covering your track? Still, now that you brought her to me, I won't be letting her go so easily again. Lucia. Naive, weak, gullible. So willing to be someone else's weapon. She has the audacity to be proud of it. I wonder you'll still hold on to your belief when you find out the truth. If you insist on taking this path, allow me to stop this domino of mistakes once and for all. Grey Raven has reached the platform entrance, heading to the core area as you wish. Very well. Let's complete your final mission, Huazhu.
Damn, it's really going down. I don't know what's about to happen. I'm actually pretty hyped. Okay, yeah, there we go. Gonna head to battle here. Alright, let's switch it up now, since I've already used this team for a while. Let's go back to Rigger for it.
私が隊長ですか
Before we continue back with the Crimson Weave team.
これくらいの痛みなら平気。誰でもいいからかかってきなさい。私たちの必要、全ての障害を取り除く。
connecting bridge ahead is the only route connecting this sector to the next. The core area is on the other side of the bridge. It's highly likely that Huaju is stored there. But the blockade. Seems like the front end of the bridge is blocked. Is it possible to unlock the blockade command? The mechanism of this blockade seems to be the same as the other ones we've seen before. I can give it a try. The bearings also seem to be unbreakable. How should we do this? Let's go the easy route. There we go. Energy potion. Oh, here we go. Alright, for Roland, if I actually do face him, I might
私
actually need
の動
Alpha
き
for
をしっ
this.
かり見てきち
We've reached the blockade. Grey Ravens arrives at the bridge that leads to the core area. The wide span of the bridge extends forward indefinitely until it reaches into the darkness that hides an enormous structure. Destination of this journey. Despite your inability to gauge the depth and structures beneath the bridge, nothing screams danger louder to you than the occasional noise of turning gears and ominous blinking red light. And as expected, standing in the middle of the bridge is a most familiar, troublesome figure. So what did I expect it? I'm not gonna lie, I almost fell asleep. Roland. Here I thought you were all getting lost. Looks on your faces tell me you know exactly where you are. Now I've been known for my hospitality, but I must admit that it's quite upsetting to find my old friends visiting without so much as a call beforehand. Dearest Commander, do you not teach your children to knock before marching into their friends' homes? Everyone shifts to their fighting formation the moment you issue your command. You see draws a blade and dashes to the edge of the bridge, and with the push of her jetpack, as they close in on Roland. As their blades meet, Lee's bullets and the lasers from Liv's levy gun follow. He draws his gun backhand and fires at Lucia, forcing her to dodge, and in that brief respite, he retreats backward. Hey, what did I say? The nerve of you all. At least let me finish my welcome speech. I rehearsed it a couple times before you arrived. Shut up. You're not escaping this time. If you insist. Man, it's been forever since I last one. Well, it's time for you. Show me how much you've grown. Never mind, I haven't grown shit. Ooh, I didn't even think he was gonna do something there. Oh my god. Huh? He killed me. He killed me. What the hell? Oh my god, he does so much damage. Oh my god, yeah, he's actually killing me. I cannot believe you want to don't disappoint your old friend. Oh my god. Ah, fuck. Fuck. Shit. Yeah, I might have to. Oh my god. No! I'm trying to start something though. Oops. Damn, he's prepared for everything. Nope. I have to look for this shit in his position. There we go. I guess I'm gonna have to have Liv actually do all the fighting. That would be surprising to me. I never thought I'd be in a situation. Nope. Oh shit. Nope. Let's see. It's about time.
Oh my god. I actually can't believe Liv Luminance took over and won. It's honestly shocking to me. Thought I would have had to start over again. Bomb exposed less than 5 meters away from you. It really opens a protective field. And it takes this opportunity to fall back further to the entrance of the core area. Despite the unrelenting attacks from the Grey Ravens, his reaction has been nothing short of a walk in the park. This guy has been hiding his true strength. I'm flattered. I always believed that being environmentally friendly is a virtue, so it's important to win fuel efficiently. Now, you're all a treasured guest of Miss Luna. I can't just let you kick it before she achieves her goals. So until our actual protagonist arrives, how about a little chat? Actual protagonist? Say, Lucia, your swordplay is nothing but nostalgic. Have you finally remembered your past? Doesn't look like it. How about I tell you the story of what Babylonia did to you? And Lee, you were a colonel, weren't you? Then you should know how the technology behind constructs was developed. The bloodshed behind the curtains, the endless lies. The corpses threw away like trash when their experiments failed. Lucia, they never treated her as a human when they abandoned your sister. Can you say for certain that the commander standing next to you won't do the same thing? Can you say for certain that, when all said and done, and you're no longer of any use, you won't suffer the same fate as those corpses, ruined and forsaken? Don't talk about commanded like that. You never. As long as humans are still their arrogant selves, they will never accept constructs as one of them. You will never be anything but tools. After all, humans will even happily trade their families away as wares. What chance do the non-human others have? No. Not all humans are so despicable. You mean you are different? And these constructs are your buddies, right? Oh, humans. You just love to run your mouth about sunshine and rainbows to have us sacrifice ourselves. What's the big deal, right? When you can just wipe our memories and here we go again, wagging our tails. Guess wagging it. All your pretty words simply because these constructs are still useful to you. To us Ascendants, everything's fair and honest. We only serve absolute power. When we unite, we'll create a world where humans are the one who go extinct. Enough with that. Fine. I know you won't listen. But if your commander asks you to kill your sister now, will you be able to do it? Can you really put that blade of yours in Luna's heart? Surprised Maki Tone, Roland's eyes fixing on Lucia. He's unwavering, as if he's indeed waiting for her answer. Is that so? Let me rephrase. Facing your closest family who stands opposite you, her hands soaking in blood, do you? Those in the quakes do not stop, so they come in waves accompanied by blinding white light from the core area. What just happened? It's from the core. A huge spike in energy wave motion and punching virus reaction. Protect the commandant. Gabriel. Our friendly conversation must be cut short, apparently. We'll speak again, Commandant. We'll never get through it. The bridge fully rises. Leave Roland to me. Lucia, Liv, take Commander to the other side. Jump onto the bridge before it's raised. Sorry, I can't let you through. See, he tries to katana swings at Roland, only be blocked by his chain blade. Liv shoots you from his pose before shooting the axle bearing on the bridge with her levy gun, but that still fails to stop the bridge from drawing back. When the bridge is fully withdrawn, Roland utilizes the tension from the chain blade to launch himself under the core. Damn it. Got away again. Based on what Roland just said, Luna really is in the core area. the other side. Damn it, Gabriel. Why are you proceeding already? Have you figured it out? He's probably not gonna do anything to Luna, but I might have just underestimated how crazy he's gotten. Where are you heading? To find Luna. Why did you let the Grey Ravens go? Roland, who are you actually loyal to? What's your actual intention? My intention has been pretty obvious since the beginning. You've lost Luna's trust. I won't let you near her again. And once I deal with her troubles, I'll deal with you. Are you mad? You're her sister and still, you have no clue what she wants. Have you even tried to understand who your sister is nowadays? Like, has she mentioned anything that you haven't paid attention to? And have you considered what the true nature of the Ascension Network is? What are you trying to say? You know that I'm bad at a guessing game, and Luna isn't exactly chatty. She's definitely not as patient with me as she is with you. Oh, how I've suffered. That's why it's imperative for me to figure out what my boss needs, and work my butt off to achieve that. Whatever she wants, I'll get it. So, her intent is my intent. Be careful, Roland. Your smugness will take its toll. For me, Luna is Luna. Nothing else matters. I'll be by her side and give her whatever she wants. Do you truly know what she wants? Maybe she doesn't even know it herself. Oh sure, they could duke it out, hell yeah. Alright, back to this team. Yo, I still can't believe how badly I did that Roland fight. Like, fuck me, man. Oh, god damn it. Didn't even give me time to talk. Oh, shit. Nice. Well, that was easy.
次に向かうわよ。この勝利が終幕ではないわ。
Alright, next. I'll take these. Oh god, another memory shard. Let's go. Alright, let's try to get through this quickly. Seems like there's no mission goal here, so I guess I have to head lower. Yeah, probably have to head down. There we go, mission goal. Figure. Fury of the Ancient. If these weaklings are your final plan, I must say I'm quite disappointed. Oh, I'm Luna! Alright, cool. Never actually got to use her before, so. As a devotee, I merely wish to rectify any uncertainty of yours. Your kindness, I worry, will destabilize the resolve of the Ascension Network. The network requires an agent of absolute power. Hesitancy and mercy are not the attributes of the devoted. You once showed me its power, and that wave of pure strength shook me to my core. Since then, I have decided to follow you and offer myself to the work of the network. But now, you concern me. So tell me, how would you like to serve the Ascension Network? The Red Tide is the manifestation of the volition for the punishing virus. They are exhibiting qualities of organic beings, which means, one day, punishing virus will be sentient, like humans. All I am doing is further propelling this process and ensuring that even when conscious, hetero creatures will still be of use to us. They are obedient. There will be even greater assets than the corrupted. With the Red Tide and these puppets, corruption will spread throughout the globe in no time. Once Babylonia is gone, nothing will be able to stop us. That was why I proposed the first step of our plan,
using Quaji to assault the Gestalt, bringing down Babylonia by force. Should Babylonia, the humans' last hope, fall, we would be able to execute our plan much more swiftly. A shame then. Huaju didn't disappoint to a certain extent. It's because of Huaju that I've obtained the secret behind the Inver device. To label that level of technology as highly classified. Humans are so absurd sometimes. Huaju's failure has not been unexpected. I've never put my faith in an outsider, which is why I prepared an alternative. Is that what you've been hiding underneath the core area? Of course, nothing escapes Miss Luna. Gabriel, you aren't skilled enough to hide things from me yet. I don't care how you do it. I only want results. Understood. My apologies, Miss Luna. But, before we continue, I must be certain of one thing. Please demonstrate to me with your action that you are still the agent who holds absolute power. Fine. If you're in doubt, let me demonstrate my will. I have prepared a little trial for you. Please prove your loyalty to the Ascension Network. Gabriel, you will pay for your foolishness. Magnificent. No wonder the Ascension Network chose you as the agent. This overwhelming power of yours. Show me more of it. If this is all you have, I would like to be your opponent, if I may. Have fun. It's been a while since I faced this dude. Last time was Calon. Damn, she does not play around. What follows is a one-sided massacre. Hetero creatures are not even closed in on Luna. They're obliterated by a massive surge of energy. The moody young girl dances inside the storm of red tide and severed limbs, frame untainted. The roles are reversed.
wave of the hand, Luna switches the allegiance of the creatures and now charging Gabriel.
If these weaklings are your final plan, I must say I'm quite disappointed, Gabriel.
Gabriel's body is skewered by multiple spikes formed by the punishing virus. The vital fluid from him drips down to spikes, divided by hitting creatures remaining on the ground. Given the difference in their power levels, Gabriel uncontrollably kneels. Luna drifts down from the air before Gabriel, expression filled with pity. Even though Luna has not delivered any punishment, Gabriel understands that he has already lost their trust. And tempted to demonstrate his last remaining loyalty, he succumbs and bows before the Alabaster Girl.
This is not all.
There's one more card up our sleeves.
An ultimate ace. Well, tell me everything.
Damn. You got fucking delivered. Go back.
風より解かれる力、我が刃と化せ。次に向かうわよ。この勝利が終幕ではないわ。
Are you okay, Commander?
I'm fine. While a stun grenade has not dealt any actual damage, so it's only meant to stall your advances.
The road to the core area is blocked from the inside. There's nothing we can do on this end. At this distance, no way we can cross without any flight equipment.
No use waiting here then. Let's return to the surface to see if the support forces brought any equipment we can use. Can't believe he got away again. What exactly is he after?
Understood. Let's retreat for now, Commander.
The living in the core area rumbles as it descends. The known fluctuation of energy over frame was most obvious during the last battle. This happened before and it's been getting more frequent. Though it has yet to cause any real problem, it did come across a moment when she could not control her power during that fight. She frowns quietly, expecting her frame, unable to comprehend where the anomaly originates. Meanwhile, Gabriel stands silently behind her, observing her. Olivia stops at the bottommost level. Gabriel removes his hat and holds it in front of his chest and raises his upper arm. His grateful showman-like gesture, the darkness parted like curtains on a stage, slowly revealing the form that has been hiding in the dark.
All of this is for the Ascension Network. Miss Luna, this is my answer to your question.
What? Where am I supposed to get this?
Hello? God damn it. Got to exit again, don't I? Motherfucker.
Fine. Yeah, probably have to look for it. Must be in one of the other chests I didn't check before. Probably have to check these random events too, see if anything happens. Give a battle. Save again. Carry it down. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's something else. Damn it. It's not it. Where am I supposed to get this?
Can be obtained a supply carriage in Outer City. What?
Oh my god. Alright, fine. Let me do this real quick. Just skip this. There we go. Alright, now we can go back. I didn't think I actually had to do that. But it is what it is. Give up. Same here. This one. There we go. Come on. I want to at least see where this goes before we release it. Energy potion, I'll definitely be taking that. There. Guess I'll just do this next. Oh, here we go. Perfect.
The core area is up ahead. Once we're inside, we might be facing more than just Roland alone. The other Ascendants.
It's not unwise to wait for backup before advancing. What do you think, Lucia? Lucia?
Sorry, Lucia, are you still thinking about what Roland said? Yeah. Even though I've been catching glimpses of her projections along the way, I still don't understand why Luna would become an agent. In my memories, she was the kind of person who'd save up food for her neighbor's children. But now...
Should we look into it?
You mean, looking into her records here with the Spear of FOS?
I hope her mind has been altered by the punching virus like the Ever Corrupted. If she has, she wouldn't be able to retain her mind. We've seen so many unbelievable changes on her journey. I wouldn't be surprised to see one more. It's not unprecedented to the creatures of Earth.
She's been completely taken over by the punching virus, as you said, and she's only imitating Luna's mind. Even though I'm her sister, I will stop her.
Let's find out. So much has happened during the time they were apart, that the two sisters are walking down drastically different paths. Now Lucy is looking for information on the Ascendants while trying to figure out why Luna turned into one. Every answer has been hidden from her in the past. Today's the day when it's all revealed.
Let's uncover the truth.
Wait, Liv, did you hear anything?
The sound of a machine activated, dull and heavy. It's coming from the giant pillar in the core area up ahead.
An underground industrial complex of this size must consist of a megaton electromagnetic platform left to connect the surface to the subsurface area. It's most likely to be in the core area ahead. Hold on, what is that? Wait, is this... Yeah. What was it? It was there was a scene at one point. It was like Gestalt was talking with that one scientist who had died. The main one who started that research on like how to turn down the zero core reactor with his disciple who was with Watanabe. What was his name again? I don't remember. Is that what Hwaju actually looks like? Just another projection from the Spear of FOS. Probably the same kind we saw back in the ruins. Oh no, this is just Hwaju, okay.
We should check it out, Commandant. Oh, Ruin's video. Oh, okay, so I don't have to be here. Okay, here we go. I think this would actually be a good place to end the stream. Unfortunately, I would love to go and continue this right now because I'm actually curious, but it's already pretty late at night, so go ahead just to end the stream there. Especially since it's before the whole thing with Luna and them, so it's like if I'm gonna be sitting for a while, rather it be when I have at least more time to do so. Who knows? Maybe I'll see if maybe I can do that tomorrow, or maybe if I'll stream either East 10 or Metaphor tomorrow. Because, like I said, after Wednesday and or Thursday, won't be able to stream for the next couple days until the Wednesday after. But anyway, let me give a huge shout out to everyone who showed up to the stream for tonight. Shout out to CamWiki _ FPS. It was great seeing you again, man. So crazy how we nearly crossed paths where I didn't even notice. But yeah, we're really getting into this now. Actually starting to see more of like the origin. What went wrong? I'm interested to see. Oh, actually, I just realized something too. Don't I have the what was it? I should be able to check the secret episode or something, right? Oh, no. I still need a lot more. 5 to 4 to, okay. But yeah, we'll see what I can do at another time. Then we'll be.
豆知識を教えよう。
I actually do want to see
構
how
造
this
体の
ends
目の
out.
焦点距離は自由に調整できる。
Especially
だか
since
ら
I
視
saw
力
that.
低下の心配はない。要はあなたの目のことを心配してるんだ。早く休め。
I mean, sorry, Watanabe. But that after this, we're gonna be doing another extra story chapter before we get back to chapter 14, from what I saw. So that's why it's like I really just want to see like how this all goes to the very end. But y'all do enjoy the stream, but not already following the channel, please make sure you leave a follow. It's much appreciated. Trying to hit 75 followers by the end of next year, since we hit the 50 goal for this year. Check out my YouTube channel where I post on all the VODs. And subscribe if y'all are checking them out and you do enjoy them. They also have a series of other games that I have played before. And join Discord, you guys already. But this has been Xantos Vibes. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. See you guys next time. We're out.